good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's the morning, and I'm pulling up a song. It's a nice one. Happy morning, everybody. How you guys doing? This is a nice song to start out with. It's a raw, cut of a song that's not finished. I'll have a vocalist on it eventually. That's Dario Chiazzolino on the guitar. That's Mike Mitchell on the drums, Max Garrell on the bass. Should I turn it up? Want to hear this? It's a nice way to start out the morning. See how this sounds as a mix. Oh yeah, you can hear me fine. How is everybody this morning? Give me a little hey in the chat. Today we're gonna do some beat chopping. I just downloaded a zip file of a bunch of live cuts that I did with Sput Seawright and Ruslan Sirota, Mono Neon on bass. Ronald Bruner was also on some of it. But this is Mike Mitchell. Listen to how sweet Mike is playing in that. See, he can play sweet stuff too. It's not always a lot of notes. Are we live here? Maybe I should double check. Oh yeah, I should share this, right? If anybody wants to go live with me today, it's super casual, so if you know me and you want to text me and hop on, feel free. I wonder if we should do Instagram too, that can sometimes be fun. Yep, there we are. Good morning. Morning, Kevin. Morning, Jesse. Share this on my page. There it is. Maybe pop it into a couple groups here. Add a synth to it, maybe? Like this? Nah, it'll be cooler with a vocalist. I don't know if you guys know Alex Isley. I was thinking of having her on it. She said she wanted to do it. We just need to make the time. She's the daughter of one of the Isley brothers. I don't remember which one. Anyway, that was from the Spirit Fingers sessions, unreleased. That won't be released until I have some guests on it. Now, some other stuff I was planning on doing. Well, maybe I'll. Ooh, that's. It's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, like. Can make a beat out of that. Yeah, I'll play a little bit first. Take off the headphones for a minute. Is this not going to Twitter? Should be going to Twitter. This should be going to Twitter. This should be going to all the social media. Let's see. I listened to Appalachian Spring this morning by Copeland. Really, really awesome piece. Yeah, Periscope should be on. It says view event. Let's see. Let's see on Periscope. Oh, looks like it's there. Oh, it might start to feed back with audio soon. Yeah, it's there. We're on Periscope. We're live, which is via Twitter. Favorite chord progression, Hashim has asked. My favorite chord progression goes C major, E major, A major, F sharp major, B major, B flat minor, E flat major, A flat 7 sharp 11, G7 sharp 11, G flat augmented sharp 9, F minor, E minor with the major 7, E minor major 7 over A, which is also A7 sharp 11, G flat minor 7 with the major 6 and 7 over A flat, to C over C sharp, which basically makes C sharp diminished. That's my favorite chord progression. You got that? This is my second favorite one. And my third favorite one is this. Funny normalized audio. Some people hate when you say chords like that. E augmented major. E augmented with the flat 9. Woo! E flat over E. A minor with the major 6 and 7 over E. F minor with the major 6 and 7 over E. There's actually no such thing as a chord. There's only melodies that are stacked on top of each other. Like this is a melody, right? And it's melodic. It's actually only melodies stacked on top of each other because the only things that have any sort of movement within the context of chords are the notes that are moving in counterpoint to each other, right? So like, you know, those two notes, like this is a chord and this is a chord, but it's really that and that happening simultaneously. It's just melodies. If you play Bach, you get to know that very quickly because Bach is always moving, and that's what his well, this isn't a fugue. I actually can't really play any of the fugues because they're so fucking hard. But well, I play a little bit of like this one. Well, I'm not even actually going to go into it, but there's this one. It's all moving notes, but it actually makes up chords. It's all, it's just movement. It's just movement. Thanks, Robert Shea, for following the stream. Anybody who likes, follows, and shares the stream from my Facebook fan page, it appears right in the center of the thing over there. So I hope you do it. I don't prefer actually any type of chord. I was kind of joking earlier. I don't really have favorite chords or favorite progressions. There are chords that are very greatly functional for certain purposes. Like if you're on a 5 and you want to get to the 1, it's great to use the melodic minor based on the flat 6, right? make movement around, and like as long as you're making melodies out of your counterpoint, then it sounds cool. Like, thanks, Chris. You're here for healing. Oh, that's sweet. What are you healing from? Now I'm just messing around. But I love, this is good. This is a good warm-up. You know, one of the warm-ups that I like to do sometimes is like letting the hands completely flow over the keys without any sort of like, without trying to tell them what to do. And if you don't control them, they end up like eventually, I mean, you can give them some like little hints, but if you, for the most part, try to not control them, then it'll eventually start making some cool sounds, you know? And the key is to just notice it, like they're not even your hands. I've seen you grab the piano wire while playing. Is that a piano technique? Grab the piano wire? What's the piano wire? I don't know what you mean. Interesting. I wonder if I could name all the chords I'm playing as I'm playing. G major, A major, A flat major. E major 7. E minor with the major 7. E flat minor with the major 7. That over A flat. Up a half step. Down a whole step. Down a whole step. E major 7 sharp 11. So there's a person named The, I don't know who that is, but whoever The is asking, how do pianists about notes during improv? It is in terms of note names or note functions. Where are you from? I'm curious what country you're in. Dude, Hashim just transcribed what I said. Let's see if I can play that back. Haha. Oh yeah, I do remember doing that. How cool. That is a pretty cool chord progression, isn't it? See, this is why I feel like I could just write music all day. Then you just need to make a melody of that, right? That's the melody. Huh. Over it. Oh, grabbing like that. That is a technique. That's something that Herbie did when he was mostly when he was younger. He was playing in like a Miles band, and he would be like. I mean, a lot of the pianists were doing it at the time, but I sort of got it from Herbie's use of it. You know. Hashim, if you end up doing something with that, send it to me. I'd be really curious to see what comes of that chord progression. Could make those all day. yeah, Berlioz' Symphonie Fantastique is great. Interesting that it was used in Sleeping with the Enemy. I don't know that movie. So somebody asked a question, though. Asked a question. How do you think about notes during improv? You think about melodies and ideas. You don't really think about the notes. It's like if you're singing, you don't think like, I'm singing this note, whatever the name of it is. I don't have perfect pitch, so I don't know what that note was. But when you're playing, it's the same thing. You think of the relationships between the notes and what they create. So you can think of like a shape. That's a shape. And then you think about, I could think maybe play that upside down, right? Or in a different key. And then expand it if you want to like broaden it. Stick with that idea, but mold it. It's like a thing. And you can expand it, contract it, bring it up, bring it down. Make it brighter. Make it darker and flip it upside down. Make it feel like it wants to move by making it super dominant. And then make it like a dark, mysterious sound by doing minor with a major 7. Right? And then there are also other techniques you can use, like a canon, Place it in the beat, move it backwards and forwards according to the 1. Harmonize it. But you're thinking of it in shapes. A-grab. It's funny. You guys are funny. Musicians are hilarious. That's why I hang out with my musician nerd friends. Because we have the best sense of humor. Entirely derived from music, theory, and The Simpsons. Combined in some weird way. Haha. Then a lot of the time you're not even thinking about it at all. Man, by the way, thus says, ooh, that's pretty incredible and way above my pay grade. Hey, you know what? It's above my pay grade too, because I'm doing this for free. Just because I love it. Yeah, monetizing music is a weird thing. One of the reasons that I am working on a tech project. That's one of the funny things. I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and it was talking about how value of human beings is grossly miscalculated in all different facets of our society. Maybe that's something we'll be able to get better at, but we're like, as human beings, we're prone to miscalculate the value of people's output and people's time and creatives. It's one of the most undervalued landscapes right now. Some of the best, I've hired some of the best jazz musicians in the world in my groups, and they're not getting paid a ton. They're getting paid low enough that I can hire them. Like, you know, think of the best jazz musician versus the best surgeon, right? The best 35-year-old jazz musician versus the best 35-year-old surgeon, and what the difference is that they're getting paid. It's and you know, granted, yes, surgery is saving people's lives, where jazz music is creating art, but we also do need art to thrive as a society. Greetings, Germany, Lorenz. Just stretch my fingers on the, you know, right? Normalize, you're funny. I like that one. See, I can play stuff that's more like... The funny thing is I know exactly what... If I played it, would have more people following the stream? Because I watch the numbers and I see what people stick around for. I just don't care enough to keep doing it. Unless I kind of feel like it. Jonathan, you're funny, man. No, I haven't tried to do that. I have no interest in that. It's fun to like sing harmonies, like. Darren says that's Keith Jarrett singing style. No, this is Keith Jarrett singing style. Like, I can't play anything like Keith Jarrett, so I can sing like him though. I actually make fun, but I do it myself when I really get into it. The thing is, when you actually get into playing, it's so hard to not make those noises, because like your whole body just tenses up and goes into, like, when you're listening to the music. Oh, thank you, Ashim, for tipping. That's very sweet of you. When you really get into it, like, imagine listening to music like that and you get all contorted and so deeply passionate into the music. If you're creating it, it's like, to create that thing, you can't help but just let go. You have to let go of all your inhibitions, and then, you know. I was listening to a ton of Keith Jarrett yesterday. This Song Is You, I actually transcribed a little bit of that. I don't know what the concert was. It was on one of his live albums, but he starts out with like, it's so fucking crazy. I don't actually remember it, but it's like the bass in the left hand, he's going like, and he's doing this counterpoint in the right, like the. I can't do it, but like. But he's like doing these counterpoints too. Like, you can't help but make noises. But then he goes into like, from there. Something like that. I actually can't quite remember where it goes. I literally spent an hour just trying to do like. Yeah, so actually I have a memory from high school, from a workshop that we did, and we were playing. I was in the jazz band, and we did this like state competition or something, and Jordan Kozer, I think, was playing drums, and the guy in the master class, whoever it was, I don't remember who it was, but he was like, okay, drummer, we got to work on you. And he was like, okay. So he says, what do I do? So he says, now play the same thing you just played, but stick out your tongue. So he did. The drummer like stuck out his tongue the whole song, and it sounded so much better because he got out of his head and he got free. Like, that's what, you know. It's easy to make fun of it and joke about it, but like when you really let go, that's when the most amazing stuff comes out. can't do it in time like Keith Jarrett does yet. Eventually, I'm gonna be working on that. I'm gonna transcribe a little bit more of that. Okay, speaking of doing weird shit, I had an idea that I wanted to do this morning, which was mess around with Ableton and do you know what? There's also a fun thing here. Oh look, we have 19 viewers. That's cool. That's more than we usually have for these random messing around sessions on Facebook. So, 18. Yep, somebody didn't like that. That's funny. I haven't actually been watching these comments. But there's a cool thing that you can do here, which is add a goal. So we're going to add a goal and just try this. The goal metric is going to be follows. All right, so let's try to do a 5 follow. Oh, I see. I have 1,172. So let's make it 1,200. And the goal is going to be help me get to 1,200 followers. Thank you for helping me get there. Okay, let's just see. I don't know. Tell me what this even looks like now on the live stream. I just made a goal. So if everybody who's watching this could share it for me, let's see if this works and see if we can get. I think we will need like 28 more followers today to do it. And if you do that, if we get there today, I will play a piece. I will play an unreleased piece of material for you. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Here, so send to viewers. So my goal prompt was sent. I don't even know what that looks like. I should be watching this with you guys. Let's see what the heck that even looks like. Just to make sure that. Okay. Let's turn off the audio. That's funny. Okay, so I had an idea. My idea was to show you Ableton. So here, want to see Ableton? This is Ableton Live. Yeah, isn't that cool? So you can see this is what I'm seeing on my screen now. So now, if I want to, I can create a new. So I have a little audio. Here we go. So I've got 25 tracks that I did with Sput Seawright and Mono Neon and Ruslan Sirota and Ronald Bruner Jr. Where we reimagined a bunch of the Drake songs. So I'm gonna bring one of those in. Let's like kind of browse. I'm gonna call these Drake chops. Hey, thank you for sharing. Whoever, Ellison? Yeah, you rock. So Drake chops, okay? So now let's listen to a couple of them. Let's just kind of browse through. Here's like one of the first ones. Let's listen to a couple others. This also has like the beginnings of them before we actually really started. Skim through this a little bit, go to like these later sections. Oh, that might have been just us messing around.
Hey, man, not you, Randy. These two motherfuckers, man.
I mean, well, we everybody stopped. I figured.
And that's a cool one. This one's cool. I think I remember this one.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, we were messing around a little bit. So in those tracks, that's people talking in the tracks. This was during a session, so I have these like rough chops of these clips in a session, and I'm gonna pull one of them in and gonna try to make a beat out of it. But Hashim, you say, sorry, Greg, how do we send you stuff? What do you mean, like on gregspiro.live you can do the chat and you can tip on there. If you're trying to like send me music and stuff, you can always send it to greg@gregspiro.com. Yeah, let's do that one. That one's a fun one. Okay. That I remember that being particularly cool. Okay, so I'll pull that in. Now I'm going to create a sampler. Instruments, simpler. That's the sampler that it uses. Okay, grab that. I will have it go just from the push. Have it be on. Yeah, okay, it's on. So now I need to just change it to, instead of classic mode, it's going to be slicing mode. And then we can start it playing from wherever. It's going to be like, let's see. Oh, you know what we have to do though is make it so it comes out all the speakers. There we go. So right now it's mapped over here. But it's not the slices that I want, right? I can go like, I can find. But that's like way too weird, right? So let's listen through it from some point and let's have it slice. So slice by beat. Well, right now it's slicing by transient, but we don't want transient. We want manual. Okay, so we're gonna slice this up now. So I'm pretty pretty sure this was Ronald Brunner on drums for this one. Let's actually pull it. Let's pull it back. I think here. Yeah, we'll start it there. And we'll remove the current slices, clear slices. All right. Whoops. Okay, so those are all the slices. Now I can sort of play it, right? Now I can that's the beginning, but each of these is now a different. So whoa. Oh, that's funny. So, okay, what I also need to do is change this to the style of playback, which I want to be oh, why is playback mono? Oh, playback through. There we go. Playback through. Okay, so now there it goes. know, another interesting thing about this is the there's the. By the way, I'm not looking at your comments as I'm doing this. Maybe I should. Hammered the waveform. Oh, did it? Oh no, it didn't hammer the waveform. You're looking at the way zoomed out version of that. Here, I'll show you. If you zoom in, all that is the. So there are a couple spots where I don't know how to get it to follow that, but you know, it's I have a lot of compression going through to the final mix here, so you might actually hear it. Let me know if it sounds too hammered on your end, and then I can turn it down. But there's also, so the other thing that I don't like about this is the fact that it's giving me velocity sensitivity. So volume to velocity is 35%. I'm going to turn that to 0 because I don't need to control the velocity of the actual wave itself. So now I can go like. And then, you know, if I also, like, if I see a spot that is, like that spot there, it's really, it's almost on, but it needs to be tweaked a little bit. There is a way to nudge it. I think it's this. No. That nudged it. That nudged it too much. But that is the nudge. See, it's a challenge to like figure out which ones are worthwhile. See, that's one where it's like it's a tiny bit early. I can nudge it just a little bit forward. You know, this is sort of a. I can also add like if I wanted to. Play the sections where there's no bass. Well, there's bass. I guess there's bass throughout. Could like. But I'm not. This is all. Oh, I guess you can't see my hands because I don't have the piano cam up. But God. I don't know. It's a fun thing to try and mess around with. I've got all this stuff on Ableton that I'm like able to mess with here. If anybody knows the Scorpion recording by Drake, those were all takes on elements of the Scorpion recording. Anyway, this has been a fun messing around session, guys. I think I'm going to go get to some other stuff today. There's a lot to do. The day is young. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Yeah, alright guys. So, have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We'll be back. We'll have some fun stuff happening also with other people, but I've just been enjoying doing this with you guys alone. You know, just you and me and the piano. Cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Thank you for sharing.